how Mother Earth, nature, is not integrated into the debate about this new eco-social contract. And therefore, I was also very grateful for the questions like, who is doing the planning, which was a question out of the audience, like who is integrated into the planning of all of those things. And this is where we currently are, and right now.
We have been inspired by this book, by Laura Mann-Hortitz, and trying to expand on this framework. This is very much embedded in science and technology studies, feminist new materialism, to give some context, and more.
Most recently, the one who has been very vocal on this is this Alexandra Betts from the UK. But then many more authors have looked at the global public goods in this perspective of looking at cross-border benefits and effects.
That's we like death in a way, but we like death as something that is recognizable. So what is left us needs to be able to be thought by us, and that what emerges as something new, again, needs to be recognizable by our conceptual language of the political. So I've been struggling a bit with this question of how death becomes important within different conceptual languages of the political, and how we try to extend and totalize our languages to make room for the Anthropocene, to try to recognize it as something that generates meaning for us.
Of human uses, for example, in private households, of course, in agriculture, for industrial goods, even for energy. And having enough clean water is in itself a basic need. And also water is instrumental for the fulfillment of further basic needs such as food, production, health or security, if you think, for example, of firefighting.
That are often mentioned: the Eurozone debt crisis, post-pandemic recovery, wars and armed conflicts, particularly in the European neighborhood, migration and refugee crisis, climate change, very few mentions to, for example, social welfare crisis, inequality crisis, and so forth.
That we, in analysis, we need to think about modern human agencies, and this includes non-human animals, ecosystems, but also technologies and infrastructures.
There's not an eco-social contract definition. There's actually quite an evolution in terms of what's been considered as part of the eco-social contract.
Now, these people who are affected mainly by these activities of climate change are coming from DRC because of what you call critical raw materials and extractive industry.